Hey guys, so today I just want to do another reaction video. It's about American expat finally opened his dream restaurant in the Philippines. All right, so this one, I was surprised, and also I kind of like the restaurant. It's very it's kind of like a modern, modern. It's kind of cute. It's a small restaurant. He is about. Of course, it's an air condition. It's about six table inside, and then and then he also expanded. Put another extension, and then that is for some like outdoor extension. I thought that was a brilliant idea because uh, especially in the Philippines, people like to smoke. So if you want to do that, you can eat outside, and of course there's no air condition. Uh, probably electric fan. So I think that's okay. Um, if people like to smoke, they like to be outside. And then, so I thought that was a brilliant idea with the extension. And then, yeah, and that tells you that it's never too late. Even if you wanna start something. I have heard so many success story. I mean, it's like that KFC guy. He started like when he was 60 or 65. He started KFC when he was, many people are already retiring, and he's just started his business, and it just took off. And then I also remember one day I worked for a lady in New York, and then her husband used to also work for somebody, and then he got fired at the age of 50, and then he decided he just want to start his own business, and it just took off, and that's where he started making good money, and then also become very wealthy. So that tells you, anything is possible as long as you have your dream. Having said that, you know me, I always try to discourage expat foreigners going to the Philippines on your fourth quarter in life to start a business, because I just don't think it's a good idea. Like I said, I make my previous video. Even though I like the Sar store, I like the concept, and then he lived there, and at the same time, he also renting out some bed space, and then I just don't, for me, I felt like you worked hard enough all your life, and once you retired or close to retirement, just don't do anything. Try to be, try to keep, low profile. You start to, kind of winding down. Just enjoy your life. You got to have something. You don't just retire. Just like me. I get bored. I get bored. Sometimes I get depressed, but I'm so happy that I have this channel that keep me busy, and I also have other things that keep me busy. I love politics. I stay tuned with the politics, and I also stay tuned with the investment. I always attend like those investment, what do you call that? Seminar or something like that. Also like try to keep myself busy. Uh, Going back to that American expat. Uh, so when I look at the restaurant, like I said, I love it. It's nice, it's clean, it's nice, it's modern, and especially of me. with the air condition. I'm an AC guy. I gotta have air condition. So it has an air condition, and then has an optional. If you want to smoke, you go outside. You can smoke out there. So it has an indoor and outdoor seating. So now let's go to the menu. The menu is I think it's the like he has a good catch phrase was a cannot burger that was he was trying to because as he said it, he has a best like recipe to make a burger, and then he want to introduce it to the Philippines. So I mean, if you really strongly feel that way, yeah, go for it. Uh, when I was much younger, my wife and I we make good we make good. I make good burger. I can do a grill. I can do like a on a stove top, burger. But I will not go into business to open a burger. I just have to be very honest. I'm sure if I have my burger is I thought my burger is delicious. People likes it, but still I don't think it's as extraordinary that I think people will be traveling from their home to my place if I open a restaurant. So I have to be very honest with myself. And then at one time we were thinking about, we make very nice egg roll, spring roll, something like that. And we were just kind of talking and nonsense with my wife. Hey, you know what? And when we retire, we go to the Philippines. We can open a small place just do the egg roll only. If I have to, you know, if I have to open like a restaurant or food business, I've been in the food business almost all my life. I've been in the food business. I grew up. My grandfather has a restaurant, so and then when I came here to the U.S., I was working as a butler, as working side by side with Top Chef, and then I also worked in the catering business. So basically, I'm in the food business all my life, so I know the in and out of food business. And one thing that people probably make mistake is when they try to the menu is the key. Or you have to be organized, and then you have to be careful with your menu. I have learned this working in a catering. We gotta make sure the menu is not too complicated. You gotta balance out. You have to make sure it's easy to make. Things like that. You have to take that to consideration. So when I saw the menu here, I think just my humble opinion. I think the menu is just too big. I can understand that they want to cater to the expat, the American, the foreigners. At the same time, they also want to cater to the local Filipino. As you can see from the menu points, they have all the best. I love all of them. Pork fried rice. They have sweet and sour pork, arroz cardo, chicken curry, pork adobo. I mean cardereta, pancit canton, nilaga, and then my favorite pork sinigang. And then beef broccoli. They also add some Chinese favorite like beef broccoli and also hongma. I think hongba. I think I've seen it, or maybe I was just dreaming. And then chicken barbecue. So this like a try to make it one-stop shop for everybody. If you like tacos, they have tacos. You like burger, they have burgers, and then they even have kids meal. Who would have think about that? They even have a kids meal, and then they have a single. If you want to order a single. Uh, what do you call that? Single order, or you want a family. If you bought a family, you want a bigger size, so you can order the family. So this is, it's well thought of, with this, try to capture the whole area, whatever you wanna eat, they have it. But the problem is, can they manage it? That my first impression when I saw the menu, I said, I don't think they'll be able to manage this. And I saw the kitchen. It was a small kitchen. Everything is just like a trial. It's very small. The stove is small. So I was thinking to myself, if they have like 20 customer walk in there, and everybody want to have a different, one have a chicken curry, the other one want maybe a sweet and sour pork, or pancit canton, or beef broccoli. I don't know. It's gonna. I can see it like it's gonna be a chaos. It's gonna be hard, to take care of. Just let's just say 20 people, even 10 people, you would struggle with that kind of menu already. This is just my humble opinion. I think it's good. You know, that's the problem I see. Like I said, when I was thinking about doing something like that, I was thinking of just do the egg roll, maybe an egg roll, and then I will have the different kind of sauce, and then maybe I would add some soup, egg roll and soup, and then every day you just change the soup. Maybe one day you have a wonton soup, and then the next day you could have an egg drop soup or my specialty soup. I have so many kind of soup, that I can make. So if I would do it, I would just do it like that. When I thought about that concept, I remember when I was when I was very young. I was a young boy in Manila. There's in Chinatown. There's a place. All they do was selling fresh egg roll. It's not fried. It's fresh. They just wrap it almost like a, what do you call that? Like a burritos, but they use this spring roll wrap. What we call is fresh roll. That's all they do is fresh roll, and then they also have a soup. So that restaurant, that's all they do is fresh roll and a soup. The soup is you guys probably never heard of. It's called maki or maki mi. When you say maki mi, that means you're gonna add noodles. It's a very thick pork soup. It's very thick. It's dark color. It's almost like like an egg drop soup type of texture. So that's all they do, and they were doing very well. When I went back to Manila in Philippines 2 years ago, I went to that place, but they have moved. But they're still selling the same thing. That's all they do is selling fresh roll, and I'm telling you, they're selling out. They are sold out. There's still few people in line, and they said, sorry, we sold out. We don't have any more. So that tells you, how if even just one item, but basically they have two items. They have this fresh roll, and then they have this soup. But their main thing was the fresh roll. People were just going there. They buy so many. Like me, I go there. I was going to buy three fresh roll, two for me and one for my wife. But it's big. It's almost like a burrito here now in like Chipotle. If you're in the U.S., it's maybe smaller than the burrito here. But when I was younger, they used to make it small size. Now they make it bigger, and then of course they charge you more. It's more expensive now. So that's the only the thing that they have changed. I would just make it simple menu, and then like again like the American Expat. if it's me, or if I'm the like the advisor, I would say, hey, you know what, maybe concentrate on the just one thing. If you want to do American food, because he talk about very proud of his recipe for burger. Just do the burger. Do the burger with fried. Maybe if you want to add maybe pizza, pizza, or just add maybe I don't know, maybe chicken wings or something like that. Try to make it like a few items, not too complicated, and or just do like a refreshment, like instead of going like doing a burger, I would do like ice cream or halo halo, halo halo, because those things, it's not going to go bad if you don't have much, you don't have. There are, in the food business, one day you're going to have a lot of people, and then someday you're not going to get a lot of people, so it doesn't go to waste. You can have, if you have this like ice cream or halo halo, or this like what do you call that, with ice, that's my favorite drink, smoothie or something like that. It's not going to go waste. And I did quick research, and I searched the area, and he also mentioned that across the street there's also a burger, like a burger place, and I don't think that the local will be as good at his as his, because I know the Filipino burger, they are trying to sell very cheap, and then the burger is so thin like that you could hardly taste anything. So I don't think there's a competition in when you talk about the quality uh, against the American Expat burger. So I'm not too worried about that. But the Filipino burger probably cater to the the working people. Uh, you know. Uh, and I did a search on Facebook. I saw this. I'm not sure it's the same burger, Filipino burger, but when I searched on Facebook, that burger place, it was selling for. But then when I saw that picture, was 6 years old. 6 years ago. I mean, 6 years ago, they have this buy one free one burger, and it was selling for like 40 peso, 40 peso. So it's basically 20 peso each. But this was 6 years ago, and then somebody make a comment like a month ago. They said, you know, her favorite, burger, because it's buy one free one. So basically, after 6 years, they're still in business, and they still, selling buy one free one. But I don't know how much is it now. I don't think it's going to be that very expensive, because if I think about, when I was in the Philippines, I remember one of my favorite, fast food restaurant was the Inasal. Inasal is very popular. It's a franchise, and then I think it's a franchise. They have so many branches. It's all over the Philippines. And then I remember their chicken with rice. It's only cost like under 100 peso. I think it's like a 99 peso. So it's very cheap. So I'm assuming that burger place, they're not going to be selling. Probably will be. If it was 40 peso buy one free one 6 years ago, maybe now it's 60. I'm just guessing. And then he also mentioned that there's another place also selling like a carinderia. Carinderia is basically, I'm assuming it's all local food. Selling Filipino food. So that's in the Philippines, you're gonna get lots of competition. No, doesn't matter what you open. You open a sari store. There's like a 10 sari store on your street. You open a restaurant. You open a eatery. you're gonna have 10 eatery in your place. That's Philippine. Everybody watch each other, and then they see, oh, that guy selling maybe selling egg roll or selling banana queue. There's a line. Hey, you know what? Next week he already have a competition. That's Philippine for you. Okay, so that's why if you are smart, you don't talk about that. You know what? I was I was a sales rep in the Philippines, right? I was selling shoes. I was selling garment, and then if you go there, if you go to talk to the customer, of course, when they know you already, but they still they still keep a blank face. You go there, how's everything, how's business, and everybody say, so business is slow, or it's so it's just okay. Everybody have the same thing. Why? Because they don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to, they're smart. They know if they tell you, oh, I'm doing great. We've been so busy. We just could not, we cannot deliver or something like that. Business is doing great. You know what? If the owner or the store owner tells you that, trust me, next week he's gonna have a competition, 10 competition already. So nobody gonna tell you anything. That's why when I went to the 2 years ago, I was in the Philippines. I went visit some of my friends. They all have their own things. Some are working, and some, when I say working, they're working for somebody, and some of them have their own business. And I try to be respectful. I don't want to film, their business. Even I keep thinking about this. Should I film it, because it's going to be interesting. I mean, this you will see how big the factory is. It's huge. It's like some of them like a football field. Big places. But then at the same time, I don't want to give away the secret of their business, something like that. Because I know that I was in the business too myself, and I don't want to. We are very strict. We are very strict, especially the Chinese people. They are very, very strict. Sometimes even friends, they will not let you into their factory. I remember I was in grade school, and we have a field trip. We are going to a place. They were making what do you call that? Those pottery in the Philippines. And it so happened when we went to that pottery, it was one of my classmates who owns it, and they said they decided to open for the student, because we were like, I think I was in fifth grade, something like that. So we were very young. But they have one request: you're not allowed to film, take picture. No, you're not allowed to do that. You are welcome to come in, just look at their how they do their pottery, but no pictures. They are very, very strict. These are smart businessmen. You don't want to share your secret. Okay, so I'm just telling you the insight, the reality of Philippines. You're probably not going to hear that from other blogger. So yeah, so that's the thing. Let's see. Here's the much bigger one. The burger is 110. If you want a double burger, it's 150. So is it expensive? It's expensive, but if I think about if you compare it, I don't know. I didn't see the burger, the actually, when I was watching the video, I was waiting to see if like you get a glance of people ordering, but I didn't see that. I didn't see any like any customer or something like that. So I didn't see the food. So it's hard to tell. Uh, so I don't know. Now, yeah, again, what I'm trying to say here. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. See, when I do this video, it's there's no edit. I just keep talking. Uh, the like couple 6 months ago, I saw another expat. I think it's American expat also, either American or English. And then he this one is in the he has it's a beachfront, right? So nice, right? He bought the property, he built his house there, and then he also converted to also to a restaurant. So it's a good idea again. This concept. Having to live there, and then you have a restaurant there in front of the beach. The problem was the beach was not very clean. So basically maybe they tried to save maintenance. It was not. To me, I don't know. I would not go because it's not very attractive. It's not like those. Those what do you call that places very famous in the Philippines? Can't think of the places now. Uh, that very famous place, like they have a white sand. Um, I wish I went there. I was planning to go there because I have a friend who I know somebody who owned a very big hotel right there. It's one of the I think considered 4-star or 5-star hotel right there. But I cut short my vacation. I decided not to go. It was just too hot for me. And then yeah, but I'm reconsidering. I want to go back again to the Philippines, but this time, if I go there, I will pick in a good weather. When it's much cooler, with which will be like January or February. And then going back to that American expat that bought a place, beachfront. So he built his house there, and then he also built a restaurant much closer to the beach. I think he just owned it for like less than a year, and then he want to sell it. So I think most of the expat that are going into business is just maybe they just try to build a business and then resell it right away. Just quick turnaround, or maybe they have a regret. They have they regret it, and then realize there is so much work involved, and it's not easy to manage. The local Filipino, and then like I said, I keep warning. Foreigner that try to invest in the Philippines in the business. It's hard to make money when you're making dollar, and then you go to the Philippines, try to earn the peso from the Filipino or the local Filipino. It's not easy. If you want to do business, try to do business for the tourists. Tourists, they have the money. They go there to spend money. That's where you should target. You should target the tourists, not the local. The local, most people are struggling. So, and then let alone you want to make money out of them. I just don't think so. So that expat, he was selling his property. His that's the again his selling point was, hey, you got to live by the beach, by the water, ocean front, and then you have a business and you can make a lot of money. It has a bar. Uh, I think that's I think if you want to go into food business, you gotta have bar. I'm not a bar person. I even I do bartending, but I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke. But that's the money where you can make money was smoke and drink. I know that, right? So going back to this restaurant, I think probably he should also maybe if he doesn't want to do refreshment like ice cream or halo halo, maybe just do something burger with beer, burger with wine. Filipino love to drink. They like to drink gin. They like to drink rum. Beer, those type of things. And then I'm sure the expat also love to drink. When I was in Dumaguete, I have a rent a car, but I was hardly going out. And I just go out. I was driving. I was telling my wife, just like, look at this. We were driving along the beach area, and I was like, look, the whole row is all bar. I said, I don't know how they make money. It's all bar, the whole row. So many restaurants, so many bar. I don't know. Like I said, you want to open something, you're gonna have like a 10 or 20 competition right on the same street. All right, folks. Let me know. Comment below. Let me know your thought. But just be, just be nice. Because otherwise I would delete your comment. I don't wanna I don't wanna troll. Saying bad things about this. American expat opening a restaurant. You can share your opinion, but just be mindful. All right, let's just keep it clean. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Take care now. Stay safe. Bye bye.